Hey guys, it's Mia. How are ya? It's March, so let's go over this month's box from Paletteful packs. The first item we have is a set of plastic palette knives from Art Alternatives. We have our sticker for the month. Next up we have our surfaces. We have one 6x8 stretch canvas, a 6x6 canvas panel, and an 8x8 canvas panel. These canvases are acid free and come already primed with gesso. We have two sapphire brushes from Robert Simmons. One is a size 8 filbert and the other is a size 6 fan brush. Finally, we have our medium. It's Cobra water mixable oil paint. This set comes with 3 10 ml tubes, yellow ochre, pyrrole red, and ultramarine blue. In addition, we have titanium white and ivory black and 40 ml tubes. Alright, so that was everything in the box. So let's get started experimenting with water mixable oil paint. You know, it's been a long time since Paletteful Packs sent us oil paints. I think the last time was well over a year ago, and we received traditional oil paints along with a bottle of walnut oil. And the brand was M. Graham and Company, and the colors we got were Payne's Gray, Ivory Black, and Titanium White. I can't tell you the quality of these paints because I've only used them once, but perhaps in a future video I can do a review on them. But anyway, if you've been watching my videos, you know I started Evolve back in late December. And Evolve is an online oil painting program, and you can check out their YouTube channel. And I'll post a link to their website in the description. I'm currently in block 2 and I'm still painting grayscale paintings, and I won't start using color until the 3rd block. But I was really excited to get this month's box from Paletteful Packs, but at the same time I was nervous because I have very little experience using different colored oil paints. And using oil paint is not the same as using acrylic paint. With acrylic, you can just paint on top of your mistakes, but with oil, it's a different technique. So instead of painting something colorful with the Cobra paints, I've decided to just hold off and wait. And I'm so close to starting block 3, and I just want to learn how to work with color the right way using oil paints. So instead, I'm going to make a color wheel in this video by using the colors that were provided in this month's box. I'm trying to change my ways. I used to be one of those people that had to go out and buy every single color of paint I could get, and I've been painting with acrylics for a long time, and I just felt like I had to get every single color, and for some reason it didn't hit me that I could mix my own colors and save money. Like, you guys should see all the tubes and jars of acrylic paint that I have. It's crazy. Like, I pretty much have my own art supply store in here. But anyway, I realized I don't have to buy every single color unless it's a specific color I can't mix or something that I need large amounts of and I can't mix up all the time. So with this color wheel, you can see all these different colors I created by just using 5 colors: the pyrrole red, yellow ochre, ultramarine blue, and the black and white paint. And even then, I can still take 2 different colors, change the ratios, and get even more colors. So this color wheel is just the tip of the iceberg. For the neutral tones in the inner circle, I used the complementary colors for the warm colors to create darker shades, but for the cooler colors, it made no sense to use their complementaries, which are the warmer colors, because it all would have looked the same. So I added black to the cooler colors to darken them. And if I had room on this color wheel, I could have used the titanium white to lighten those neutral colors, and I could have gotten even more colors from that. So this particular set of Cobra water mixable paints, you have those 3 primary colors I just mentioned. And a little pamphlet came with the paints, and it shows the range of colors in this particular line. And the colors in this set are decent. They lean towards the warmer side due to the pyrrole red and yellow ochre. But if I could choose my own colors for this set, I would have chosen the primary magenta, lemon yellow, and turquoise blue, and that would have given me more vibrant and cooler colors. But instead, I'm just going to experiment with what I have, and I decided to explore the Zorn palette, which consists of vermilion, yellow ochre, and ivory black. And the Zorn palette was used by a Swedish artist named Anders Zorn, and I'll provide a link if you want to know more about Zorn and his palette. But I wanted to do a small study and see what this palette looks like in oil paint, and I like how the colors turned out after I added white to them, specifically the green, blue, and purple. The colors just look very calming. But one of these days I would like to do a painting with just a Zorn palette and see what I can do. So what do I think of these water mixable, water soluble, solvent-free oil paints, or whatever you feel like calling them? I think they're okay. They'll take getting some used to. I'm just not sure on the right amount of water to add to these paints. The paints do come out thick, so I was adding a single drop of water to the paint and mixing to see if I could get a creamy consistency. And if that one drop didn't work, I added more drops. And sometimes I would get the consistency that I wanted, but at the same time it seemed like the water evaporated and the paint was too thick to paint with again. But I don't know, because this is my first time using these types of paints and I still have to experiment with them to get the oil, paint, and water ratio right. And at one point I was dipping my brush into the water to re-wet the paint, like it was watercolor or something. And that wasn't good at all, because the paint became watery and it wouldn't stick to the canvas. And some of the previously applied paint on the canvas would actually lift off. Yeah, so that wasn't good at all. When it comes to blending is okay with these paints, but it goes back to how much water you've used and the consistency of the paint. The painting I'm working on right now is an angry octopus. I thought the angry face was cuter, but I'm sure you've seen this octopus around a lot on social media. Alaya Ganusa, she's a painter from Spain, and she paints these octopi a lot. I think it's octopi. Anyway, I haven't seen her do one in grayscale, and that's what I'm doing here. I painted the background pink because it makes the painting process more exciting. And if I miss any spots, the painting would look cooler, having pink shining through instead of the white of the canvas. And I'm using some of the techniques I've learned through Evolve. I'm just enjoying painting right now. And other than that, I thought this month's box from Paletteful packs was great. I'll continue using these Cobra paints, and that filbert brush will definitely be used. And I'm not sure what I'll do with the fan brush, since I rarely use fan brushes, but I'll figure something out. What did you guys think of this month's box? Do you like or dislike water mixable oil paints? Do you prefer traditional oil paints? Let me know in the comments. But thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate all of you who come by to watch my videos and leave comments. Make sure you check out my playlist, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time, and I hope my voice will be better then. Bye!